G'day, it's Tony from GME. In this video, we're going to cover the firmware update process for the XRS Connect range of radios. Now, don't be alarmed, the firmware update process is super simple. It's very easy for you to do once you've got the XRS Connect app on your smart device. And the reason that you need to check and update your firmware frequently is that we'll often release either bug fixes or additional functionality for your XRS radio. If you've had your XRS for a couple of years and you've never done a firmware update, I encourage you to do so, as there's a couple of features that we've added that you may not even know your radio has. If you're unsure on how to get the XRS Connect app connected to your radio, check out the other video on the channel where we run through the pairing process. So, first step is to open the XRS Connect app on your smart device. And if you haven't paired the radio previously with your app, then do that now. However, if you have previously paired your radio, the app will automatically connect to that radio. The screen will then change on the XRS Connect app, and it will prompt you to say that there is a firmware update available and asking if you would like to transfer it now. The way the process works is the firmware update is downloaded onto your smart device via the XRS Connect app and then transmitted to the radio via Bluetooth. So to start the process, simply click the Start Transfer button in the top right of the screen. The app will change to show that the firmware update is transferring to the radio, and it will also update the information underneath your XRS model number. Now ensure that you do not close the app or restart your radio while this process is occurring, as it may create a problem with your radio. Now, depending on when you last updated the firmware on your radio, or if you've never updated it, this process may take a little bit of time. But just be patient and go and grab yourself a coffee while you wait. Once the firmware update process is complete, the app will display a notification entitled Information showing that the transfer is complete, and the app will automatically restart the radio to enact that firmware. Once the radio restarts, the radio will emit 2 audible beeps, and you're good to go. Your radio now has the latest firmware available, but make sure that you don't forget to regularly open the app and pair it with your radio to check for any further firmware updates that we do make available. If you've got any questions about the firmware update process, feel free to drop a comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all of the latest from GME.